Hey, it's Dr. Thornell with New England Family Chiropractic. And you remember in your high school chemistry class, you would have a beaker of clear liquid, and you would take one drop of something and put it in there, and then you take another drop of something else, and you'd put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and nothing seemed to be happening. It was just a beaker of clear liquid. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, boom, and it would turn purple. That experiment was called titration, and what you're doing is putting in enough of a certain chemical until a reaction happened. And until that beaker turned purple, it appeared that nothing was happening. And yet that 12th or 13th, whatever that final drop was, looked like that was the one that made it turn purple, when in reality that one was just as important as all the others. Every one of those built up to that reaction occurring. And the lesson for us in today's lesson with that is that titration happens within the body as well. When we're exposed to toxic chemicals over a long period of time, it might be for some people the 10th drop that causes a reaction within the body. Other people it might be the 100th drop or the 1000th drop. But as those chemicals build up, eventually there can be a reaction. And somebody might say, well, I've used bleach for years and I've never had a problem, and 10 years from now they've got lung cancer. Somebody else, it could be some spray that they're using, and they say, well, I use this all the time and it doesn't cause me an issue. Well, they're saying that because it doesn't cause them an issue today. That titration experiment is going on inside the body all the time. So what I wanted to point out today, and we'll have joined in this same video with us a woman by the name of Jessica Casey, who is an essential oil expert, who is going to tell us how to do a lot of these things more safely around our home, keep our families and our children healthier by not having those toxic chemicals building up within their system. This is just the top 7. And believe me, I could have done this with 700. This is the top 7 chemicals that are found in common household products that we don't necessarily think of as being toxic. If you hold a can of Febreze, you spray it all over the room, you go in your kid's room, you spray it on their bedding and the couch where you're gonna sit and watch the game and everything else. And while we're spraying that Febreze, have you ever stopped to look at it and realize there are 80 chemicals in there that are toxic chemicals? And that's just one can of Febreze. And then you use fabric softener and you use stainless steel cleaner and all these different things. These are 7 of the most common chemicals found in there. The first one are what are called phthalates. They're found in anything that has a fragrance, and fragrances by law don't have to be listed on the labels because companies feel, for instance, a perfume company or Febreze, that scent is proprietary. They don't want people to know what that scent is because it makes their product special. So they've lobbied your government, and your government said, okay, we understand it's about business, so you don't have to list what's in there. So anything that's listed as having fragrance has phthalates in it. Air fresheners, dish soap, again, basically anything that smells good. And the health risk is that compound of a phthalate is an endocrine disruptor. It decreases sperm count in men and causes all sorts of hormone issues in women, from early menopause to early menses for young girls, all sorts of things. Even infertility issues can be linked back to phthalates. Second one, perchloroethylene, or known as percs, you might see it listed as. These are found in dry cleaning products, spot removers, anything that you're using to clean carpet and upholstery, any commercially bought carpet and upholstery products. The health risk is a neurotoxin, so it only affects your brain, nothing real important, and is known to be a carcinogen, which means it causes cancer. Number 3, triclosan. Found in dishwashing detergent, hand soaps that are antibacterial. This is a killer of bacteria that then causes the weakest bacteria to be killed, leading to drug-resistant bacteria. It kills the weakest of the weak, but leaves the strongest in many cases. So the strongest bacteria continue to reproduce, and we create drug-resistant bacteria with that. The next one, the 4th one here, is called 2-butoxylethanol, found in window and multi-purpose cleaners. All that Windex and things that you're spraying on your windows and putting on your countertops and rubbing all over your house in the spring and the fall have health risks similar to the Monsanto case with Roundup, where it was found to cause leukemia. They have glycol esters, which cause kidney and liver damage and impact the immune system. Number 5, probably one of the oldest, most common cleaning products out there is ammonia, found in polishing agents, stainless steel, anything that you're going to clean that is stainless has ammonia in it for the most part. Bathroom fixtures, and again, window cleaner, many of them have ammonia. Lung diseases, from aggravating to causing asthma, chronic bronchitis, all sorts of different lung-related issues and sore throats. Chlorine, found in scouring powders, the stuff that you're going to put in your toilet and clean it. Laundry whiteners, again, respiratory diseases being lung, and also impacts the thyroid gland. Lastly, we have sodium hydroxide, also known as lye, found in oven cleaners and drain decloggers. The health risk here is that obviously we know it's a skin and eye irritant. We have to wear gloves, and it tells you to wear safety goggles because it will burn your skin and your eyes, and also again has respiratory impact on the lungs. And unfortunately, when we're doing cleaning with these things, we often go in the room and shut the door so the rest of the house doesn't smell like it, and we're sitting in there just breathing in a fog of ammonia, chlorine, and sodium hydroxide. So there's a lot of bad stuff that you are using commonly, and yes, not every day does it cause you a problem, but as that stuff builds up within your system, like the drop, eventually it's going to cause us problems. So we're going to be joined in just a second here with Jess Casey, who's going to show us how to do the same type of cleaning, and in many cases more beneficial cleaning with much, much safer products. So stick around and take a look at that.